Hey, hey, what is going on, Sorcerer? I appreciate you jumping in as soon as we went live. Full transparency, this will not be a very long live stream. Obviously, it's Christmas Eve. I just wanted to jump on here and actually kind of finish what I started yesterday. Get one more live stream in before the holidays kind of officially kick off here. Get my dailies done. I've been busy today, so I haven't even been online yet. Well, that's not true. I was online earlier, but just not since reset, I don't think. So, wanted to come on and kind of see what's going on. Desert, what's up, brother? Merry Christmas, my man. I hope you're doing well. Like I said, guys, this is not going to be a very long live stream, but I definitely wanted to come in here, finish kind of what we started yesterday, knock my dailies out, and yeah, just knock it all out before the holidays officially, or not knock it all out, but just get one more live stream in and try to finish my first big setup here before the holidays kick off. Tomato. What's the chances it'll hit this one? Yeah, what do you know? Shocker. You know, it's like I make my dailies like a little bit of a challenge to myself every day when I do them, and I try to like go as fast as I can. Like it's like a personal goal. I try to like haul through these things as quickly as I can. I just make it a little game for my. I honestly do not like doing these daily missions. They're just boring to me. But I try to make it fun. I keep getting my freaking butt kicked in arena. I don't really play it that much, so to be fair. At least I haven't this week. So I try to make it a little bit fun and try to speedrun it. Okay, what one am I missing? And we're done. All right, let's get our login gift here. I do like that skin though, that reskin. He looks pretty sick. Merry Christmas to you, Sorcerer. What is today's? Okay, it's the arms one. Okay. Yesterday, I was thinking that Frostfire damage skill is also another choice if you have Rocket Launcher in your field gameplay. His balance is not bad if you go for full tank gameplay like me. Yeah, we definitely got some options for sure. Oh. Trying to make this as fast as I can for myself. All right, and I think that we are done with the old Dellas. All right, let's see here. I think between Future and Saber, you could switch them freely depending on the situation. Your life is good to go now. Let's work on turtle formation today. So we are definitely going to be working on I still need to finish off this first one, which is this F1, which is just short for field 1. It's my main field fighting setup. But I need to finish off, if I get my words out, I'm going to collect my thoughts here. Yesterday we spent, I would say between about an hour and a half of the stream, honestly, maybe even more than that, focused on one setup. So I'm definitely, with Christmas coming up, I am probably not going to be spending nearly as long on here tonight. It's going to be a much shorter stream, but I do want to finish this main setup here on this stream. I would like to do that for sure. So we've got our officers all taken care of now. We've got our gear all taken care of now. Now it really just kind of comes down to finalizing skills. Now I do need to make sure. So let's see. So we've got 120 there, 120 there, 120 there. What do we have here? What am I missing here? Okay, I'm just going to leave that. Okay, and then okay, we can rock with that for sure. So I think actually that's probably a pretty good idea. I think we might bounce around though, Sorcerer. So definitely I would absolutely like to have your help as we move through in these coming weeks. And I'll honestly probably use it. I'll just do it on stream so I can kind of get everybody's input and thoughts and opinions on that, because I really liked how yesterday went. I actually had a lot of fun with yesterday's stream. Obviously, I hope you guys all did as well, but I really had fun. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stream and, kind of reset all of these. So I think maybe next, if you want, we can work on the big defensive setup next, because that one definitely needs a little bit of love for sure. Speaking of gear, hey, come on now. Come on now. Let's go here. All right, so we really just need to handle the skills. Wait, so I've got the skills on this one. Why is it showing I don't? Oh, geez, I'm looking at the gear. Duh. Okay, so Antonina is who we need to start with. Okay. That's where we need to get our... So I went ahead because I like, obviously, this kind of combination here. The attack of this officer's artillery troop has a 30% chance to instantly activate the Saber of the Nation tactical skill. This, whenever this officer troop gets a kill, has a 30% chance to shorten skill prep time. So I need that skill for him firing off as frequently as possible. And then I just threw, of course, on the 20% damage intensity. So now... You know what? Here's what we're going to do. I want to circle back to her. I want to see what we've got. Problem is I'm very limited. I'm thinking here on when I've troops coin has a chance to increase damage intensity 2 times and expires after like, honestly, that may have to be my, because neither of those are universal. That doesn't apply to me. Both of these do. Has a chance of resetting. Officer troop has a chance of landing a critical strike. But then that definitely kind of limits my ability here with her. But that's okay, because a critical strike for her increases chances of... Okay, so we'll just throw this on here. I'm thinking this is a no-brainer. When the officer troop is garrisoned in your base, increase damage intensity. Definitely. Okay, and then where is... Here we go. Increases damage intensity when garrisoned by 25%. Is there anything increases the normal attack? What do you guys think? Do you guys think we should go garrison damage intensity increase, or because it's on the ATG, do a normal attack boost and officer pin damage by 40%? Or I should say just pin damage by 40%. Yeah, no, there's definitely not much in the way of good balanced skills. I really don't have another option. I think I'm just going to have to throw this skill on there for at least to try to get the firepower benefit. I think that's really the best option I've got. And then I'll just throw that on there since it's an artillery. And I'll probably primarily be. Well, I say that. You know what? Since she's going to be used on my base, I'll just go ahead and do that. Now, the only issue I've run into, increase firepower of the officer tank by. Okay, see, that's the problem. So I'm going to have to go with like some kind of. Increases the normal attack resilience of this officer troop by 30% when this troop is garrisoned in your base. Increases base. There it is. There it is. Okay. All right. So that's, I mean, I'm not saying that's the most optimal setup by any means, but what I am going to say is that isn't a terrible situation right there. So we can work with that. We can, of course, the good news is now that we have totally restructured this first setup, that at least gives me a baseline with officers, units, yada, yada, yada. And now I can just tweak instead of revamping setup number one. So there's that. That is good. So that is good. That is very, very good. Good news. Good news right there. All right, so there is that. Okay, did I save that? I think so. I'm gonna just double do it or whatever, just to make sure. How much? Dang, 35. Still got. I think that starts what at like 30,000 or not 30,000, but I mean, yeah, I guess 30,000, right? 30,000 minutes, I think. We can rock with that right there, bro. Okay, this is, let me make sure. The daily arms race is the coupons. Okay, so let's jump over here and see what we can do about this. Let's just see what units we maybe get. Nah, 69. You know, am I able to make this yet? No, not quite yet. What do I have going on with Liberty? Let's see there. Got the 9.1 medium, so at this point, At this point, I'm thinking might be a good opportunity to because I definitely think I want to build another MBT here. But I sent you my setup. Okay, yeah. No, I appreciate that. I could definitely check that out, bro. Let's see here. Nope. You know, let's see what let's see what else we've got cranking around here. Let's check out my defensive formation. You know, it'd be great if they had a way to, you know, adjust which officers you had gear for. Based on the setup here. Nah, whatever. I'm not even too worried about it's 157? The hell? Oh, it must be the gear. Man, we got some artillery. Watch me get smoked by this setup. Told you. I had freaking artillery units on there, man. Or artillery officers, jeez. This gear's really throwing things off. Gear so expensive I can't even go for any other event besides spamming gear tickets. You get, from the daily, you get the one Epic Universal Gear ticket. Oh, speaking of Epic Universal Gear tickets, I wonder if I have enough to upgrade.
What Central Command doesn't know can't hurt them, right?
Got 3. Nope. Could do that. Oh, I need 4 for that. Increase officer skill resilience. Lish should increase the gold income at some point. Yeah, that wouldn't make anybody upset. That's for sure. At least I don't think it would. How many? Okay. Ugh. You know what? Let's try. I want to try something really quick. I was gonna do it, but I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna do it, but I'm not gonna spend the gold because I know how that goes. Done it before. I'm doing it before. Oh, do 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 do. All right, guys. Well, sorry about that. My mic is just it's frustrating. I got to do something about that here soon. But thank you for pointing that out, by the way. But I am going to go ahead and wind down the stream, shut the stream off. Like I said, I wanted to hang out with you guys one more time here before the holidays kicked off, get one more stream in before we transition into the new year. But I really do appreciate you guys. I know it was a late stream, a short stream. But thank you, Sorcerer. Great to see you, Desert. Anybody else that's in here that has been, part of the channel has been watching, supporting. And also, thank you, Sorcerer, and if anybody else is in here that's been helping me with this first setup. Like I said, I'm actually really enjoying going in and just like totally revamping and overhauling each one of these setups. So we're going to keep doing this. I think next we'll take your advice, or I'll take your advice, Sorcerer, and we'll probably go ahead and move on to the Big D. I think we might do that for the next one, if I remember. So make sure to be on the lookout for the next stream, and we'll revamp setup number 2. But thank you guys. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I can't wait.